Grab your cell phones if you can for me. I'm telling them to get on their phones during the day. Is that okay? If you have kids, they are probably glued to their phones. And while social media can be helpful, a new study shows it's increasing depressive symptoms among teenagers, girls, more so than boys. So we sat down with the experts, teenagers from Huntington High. First question, how many of you all use social media?
Yeah.
Everyone, raise your hands, everyone?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out some different ones. Raise your hand if you use it. Facebook? One person uses Facebook. Wow, is that like an old person thing?
Yes.
Okay, Snapchat.
Oh, you don't have Snapchat?
No, I used to.
4 of the 6 use Snapchat. Instagram. All 6 use Instagram. Is Instagram the most popular, you think, among your grade?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think more
Snapchat.
people
Yeah,
get
probably
Instagram.
Snapchat.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more
Instagram or
popular.
Snapchat.
Snapchat and Instagram. Any others that you all use that we didn't mention?
Twitter. Y'all forgot about that.
Twitter. I feel like not a lot of people use Twitter anymore.
Well, I
Do you?
Like, yeah, because like football and stuff, you know.
Okay, so how many of you all use Twitter?
Just you.
James.
Just you. Okay, now here's the next question. How often are you all on social media in a day?
Whenever I'm bored, so
yeah.
probably
Yeah,
a lot.
whenever.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, I
bored.
just
Yeah.
check it. That's how I stay in touch with my dance friends.
Yeah, like I'll check it in the morning, and then when I get home.
Yeah.
Once or twice. I mean, not much.
I'll be on it for probably like.
Usually I get on it at night more than like in the day though. Like
Yeah.
before bed. Like I'll just get on it and check it.
Yeah, I'll watch stuff on Instagram, like LeBron highlights, because I like LeBron highlights.
Okay, how long do you think you're on, if you had to put like a time on it, how long would you say that you're on social media?
Probably maybe an hour. I guess an hour or two, probably. Like all of it.
Yeah. What about you, Jeremiah?
Probably about half an hour.
I'd say about 2 hours.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 hours, depends
Less
on the
than
day.
an hour.
About an hour and a half.
Okay. And how often when you're on social media are you doing this, where you're kind of just scrolling?
A lot.
A lot. A lot.
Yeah, that's the majority.
Or tapping through stories
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Snapchat. That's
Like
a lot
really
of it.
fast.
Yes.
There's some
Yeah, because they're annoying.
Yeah, I don't ever read any of it.
So that is the majority, or most of the time what you're doing is scrolling
Yeah.
Yeah.
through looking. Okay, here's a question. How do you feel after you're scrolling through your social media?
I usually get bored looking at like
Yeah, I get
social
bored.
media.
Yeah. Sometimes really great, sometimes I'm just bored.
Yeah, like I'll switch back like in between a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get on Instagram just to see if my friends post pictures, so, you know, I
Yeah.
can, like, hype them up, you know, like, comment on them, you know? Like, oh, girl, you look good.
So how many of you all are following mostly your friends versus do you follow just other people on Instagram that maybe have pretty looking Instagrams, if you know what I mean?
Probably follow a lot
I
more
follow-
friends.
I do like
Yeah,
a mix
most
of
of my
both.
friends.
Sometimes
like,
if there's like a
celebrities.
blogger that
I don't really follow like celebrities though.
Yeah,
I follow like.
it depends. I follow a lot of the
Mostly
news
ads.
organizations to get their headlines.
Okay.
Yeah, like BuzzFeed.
Yeah, and you said you follow kind of like a mix of
Yeah.
both. So kind of tell me about the different type of
Well-
people you would follow.
Like I follow most of like my school friends and like my family and stuff. And like sometimes even like people that go to the school that I don't even know. But I also like follow like bigger accounts because they're more interesting to like look at for a longer period of time.
Okay, how many of you all follow like bloggers on Instagram?
A few, but not
Yeah,
very
not that
many.
many.
Not that many.
So people who in today's term, I guess you would say, are like Insta famous.
Oh.
Oh, I'd
Can you
say
follow
a little
accounts that
bit,
are
not
Insta
many,
famous?
no.
Not
I mean, like
necessarily.
a couple, but not very many.
Have any of you all ever been on social media, seen pictures, and then like compared yourself to pictures or people that you're seeing on social media?
I try not to do that.
I try not to, but like it just happens
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Yeah, sometimes I do it, but then, like, I get in my feelings, so I have to, like, stop.
I'm the best looking person around.
I'll do that if it's like an athlete or somebody. I'll just be like not necessarily like an appearance thing, but just like, you know, like a play style or something like that.
Yeah, play style, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with dance. I
Okay.
follow a lot of dance accounts. So
Right.
I end up comparing myself to that, but
So overall, you would say that it seems that you three said more often than anything it would be comparing maybe other people in terms of looks. And then you
Yeah.
three are like, sometimes maybe basketball, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever felt like down after looking, scrolling for a while, comparing yourself, get off social media, and you're kind of like bummed out or anything. Have you ever felt that way?
I mean,
Not
not
really.
that often.
Not too much,
Because
but
there's like a lot of editing apps, so they could be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
they could be different.
Like
but
you never take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Because you know it's not
Photoshop's
real.
a crazy thing.
Okay, well, here's that next question. How many of you all feel like what you are seeing on social media is heavily edited?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
There's a lot of stuff, yeah.
How many of you all edit your pictures before you post them?
I don't necessarily edit.
I don't
like,
really-
a filter or something,
yeah,
like, to make
filter.
it,
That's
like,
not really
brighter.
editing,
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah,
post.
that doesn't change anything about
Yeah.
you, really.
But I don't
It
really
could just
change
change
the
the
color
lighting.
of my eyes or anything.
Right. So you all basically will add a filter and then post it, but not spend a lot of time meticulously editing it.
Yeah.
Do you know people that do?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Classmates, friends?
Yeah.
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 How often do you think some of them spend between taking the pictures, editing, before they post them? How much time do you think they're spending
I'd say
preparing?
45 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like half an hour.
Upwards
Because a
of
lot of
45
times,
minutes.
like, my friends will send me pictures and they're like, which one's the best? And, like, they want my opinion.
It's
on which one to
time-consuming.
post.
I mean, 45 minutes to post one picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like once a week, too. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's a lot of time out of your day.
That is a lot of
of
time out of your
time.
day. Okay, so what do you find that their like process is like? Do they have multiple apps when they are editing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
They even have like things where they can shrink their face and stuff to
I
make it
know,
look
it's
like
weird.
thinner. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, make their hair bigger. Like,
To me, that's just too much work. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I wouldn't want to do
And you
that.
gotta pay for some of them apps too, so.
Yeah, exactly. I'm broke.
I'm broke, bro.
Yeah, same.
So do you feel like seeing that people are doing this, does that make you know whenever you're scrolling that, oh, that may not even be what that person really looks like?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they'll like if they try to make themselves skinnier, like you can like tell if the sidewalk's like curvy or something, you know, like you just gotta like examine.
What's
So much time.
what's your reaction that people, maybe even some friends of yours, so many people feel that they have to heavily edit their pictures before they put them out there?
That they're very self-conscious,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, I
pretty
think
crazy.
it just demeans their self-worth. Makes it.
Do you think that they are doing that because of what they see already out there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Kind of one of the main reasons that we are doing this story in the first place is this new study came out that examined social media and teens, mostly like 14, 15-year-olds, and how it can be linked to depression. First of all, are you all surprised?
No.
Not really. No.
Why?
Because like there's like cyberbullying and stuff that still goes on. So like I can see where they're coming from there, and then I could also see people like looking at other people and like, oh, why can't I be as good as them and stuff like that. So,
And there's like pages on Instagram that have like depressing stuff on them, like quotes or something, and I think some people spend too much time like looking at them and then get down.
Any of you all others want to?
Well, my parents always share with me, like, articles that they find that, like, lead, like, depression to, like, social media and stuff. So I already know a lot about that.
Right. So this one in particular, it also showed that more teen girls felt depressed than teen boys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think more girls are trying to go for that Instagram aesthetic than boys really care about what they put up.
So that does not, I could see in your faces, that does not come as a surprise to you all at all.
No.
Why do you think it is that girls feel depressed more after looking at social media?
Because they have, like a higher image to, like, uphold because of, like, society that looks on them.
Has anyone ever said anything bad about you all online?
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
Yes. I usually just take it as a
Probably.
joke though.
I mean, yeah.
Probably I just choose to ignore it.
Like, I've never seen it, but, like, I'm sure that they have.
Yeah, I'm sure though, like, because on Instagram you can like send somebody else's photo to a friend or something. So I'm sure like a lot of people probably said that. But
I know there's like a lot of behind the back talking, but like, I've never like
Yeah.
seen someone like straight to their face just like bully someone.
Yeah, I've never had that.
So how do you find that you think cyberbullying is more prevalent than bullying in the hallways here or in classrooms?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's not monitored. There
That's
aren't
true.
teachers scrolling through Instagram.
And, like, there's a lot of ways you can cyberbully.
Yeah,
not
it's
just,
so
like-
easy to go behind someone else's back.
How would you all define cyberbullying?
Any demeaning content about someone else.
I don't know if you're not
Online.
joking and like being mean.
Yeah, unless you're, like, I mean, I've kind of like held myself back from doing that, but me and my friends, we roast each other all the time, like, especially in comments.
That's
So,
true.
like, I've tried to hold back from it because I'm pretty sure they take it as a joke, but just in case they don't, like, I don't want to like hurt anyone.
And there's a difference between actual bullying and just joking around with your friends.
And I think a lot of people do that because, like, I don't think they're bold enough to, like, say it in person. Some people
Yeah.
are like that. Like, they'll say it on the phone, but, like, not in person.
Have you all ever seen anyone being a victim of cyberbullying, or have any of your friends ever been a victim of cyberbullying?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, my friend talks about it like
Not really.
almost on the daily. Like this one girl always like posts like on her Instagram story, like mean things about her.
On her Instagram story where everyone can see
Yeah.
it.
But,
Open
like-
to the public.
Yeah, but she's like blocked my friend, so she can't see it. But like, she still knows about it.
Yeah.
How does that make your friend feel, when she's coming to you?
She's just like mostly just like she's not like sad or upset about it. She's just annoyed and just wants it like gone.
I've just like heard it from like different people. Like one person will tell me this, like another will tell me that.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
gossip and stuff.
Yeah, I never really directly like I see it in front of me, but
I think Insta-famous people get it a lot more because they put themselves out there so much
That is
that
facts.
they're very vulnerable.
It's true.
And they have like a wider audience.
Yeah. Their audience is pretty wide.
Do you all have friends that want to be Insta-famous?
Most of my friends don't have social media.
How many of you all have private accounts? Raise your hand.
Oh, mine's public because I'm that cool.
Okay, you're the only one that's public.
James, that's dangerous.
So why did you decide to make yours public?
I saw a bunch of people with like the category on their Instagram where it would say like athlete, and I wanted that. So and to do that, you have to make a business account, so it has to be public. That's why.
Okay.
Because I was private previously, and plus accepting follow requests is annoying. So
It's true.
It is annoying, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause you
So if
can
you
have,
get
it's a
like
lot of
shady
work,
account,
but like shady accounts will try to follow you.
Overall, do you all think social media, you all using it, your age, your grade, is a good thing or a bad thing?
it's
It's
good
good.
in moderation.
Yeah.
I think
it
it's
depends
both.
on how you use it.
Because it can be used in a way that is self-promoting, but also it can be really demeaning.
You said it's good in moderation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you should use it to, like, talk to your friends and not, like, bash other people.
You think it's a good thing or a bad thing or kind of in the middle?
I say in the middle, because I see a lot of bullying and good things happen on social media too. Probably bad things. So.
So it's a little mix of both.
Yep.
Is there anything that you all think that's kind of on this topic that I didn't ask you or we didn't talk about that you think's important?
I think it's interesting that like some people have multiple accounts that are like for different purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a main
spam
account versus a
Spams
spam
are so
account.
Yeah.
annoying.
Spams and finstas.
Okay, so that's a thing now, multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my friend, she has like one account where she posts all the pretty pictures, and another one where she just like rants about school and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you post like a picture of pineapple and say about how bad school was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really that's what a spam account is.
Is that what a finsta is or
Yeah.
is that different?
Yeah, or
I
some
guess.
people
Yeah.
just put a spam, so yeah.
Most
Oh,
people
they'll
call
have,
it a
like,
spam.
and like the title.
Okay. Are any of your all's parents on social media? Do they follow you?
Our parents are on social media.
Unfortunately,
I follow,
My dad says
Yeah,
social
skip your
media is
I
the
follow my
devil.
mom and I follow Bridget's mom.
Yeah, I follow my friends' moms.
Okay, so some of your all's parents are on social media. Do your all's parents like ever ask to see your social media or anything?
No.
They used to.
No,
No,
my
they
parents,
trust
like,
me.
see my stuff, so.
I'm pretty sure my mom has my password. She's a
Yeah.
stalker.
No, I mean they trust me to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So.
You think you all could go a week without it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without tracking it all? You
Yes.
can't pull it out once when you're bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just read.
I mean,
Yeah. I'd read a book.
I wouldn't read a book, but
I hang with my friends.
Nobody reads books.
Do you think that it would be weird, like the habit of when you're bored, pulling it out and looking at it? Would
Yeah,
it
I
be
mean,
weird?
I'd have to
breaking
like
that
put my
habit.
phone, like,
I'd have
in
to
a
move it
locked
away
cabinet.
from me.
usually it's YouTube more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
YouTube is
YouTube is
like-
really time consuming.
Do you think some of your friends who maybe are on social media more, do you think they'd be able to last a week without it?
No.
Some of it.
I
They'll
mean, some
be in
maybe.
class.
I mean,
just-
I think some people are really addicted to it.
How long do you think, I know you all said some of you like an hour, some 2. How long do you think some of your other friends spend just on social media in a day? Not necessarily editing, but all of that included. Spend either on social media or doing stuff for social media.
Probably the whole day.
Yeah.
I mean,
they'll spend like
most of
4
their
hours
time.
at school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside of
Yeah.
school, a whole bunch, and even during school, they'll
Especially
get on
on
their
weekends,
phones.
too.
And a lot on
A lot
weekends.
of
So, I mean, we're talking like over 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
If
quite
you look at some of their
possibly.
screen time, it's like 13 hours a day.
It's
The
insane.
higher screen time.
And like they stay up
8
like all
hours.
night on it too.
Yeah.
Wow. And you said a second ago that you feel like some of them are actually addicted to social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me
mean,
about that.
There are people that I think about and I'm like, how much time can you spend on that? There's just not that much
Like,
time in a day. How do you get
I'll
your
be-
homework done and do that?